Hello there, Aquarius and Aquarius Rising. This is going to be your May 2015 forecast video for the month of May. The way that I'm going to go ahead and do this is I'm going to have 2 cards for the first quarter, 2 cards for the second quarter, 2 cards for the third quarter, and 2 cards for the fourth quarter. It'll be really exciting to see what comes from the cards this month, Aquarius. I got a new camera, so hopefully the audio problem is super duper gone because we do not want no more freaking audio problems in our things. So let's see what's going on here for you this month, Aquarius, for the month of May. Now I'm also getting, oh, that card wants to come out. I'm also getting a little bit of Aries. Whenever I'm doing this, I'm thinking about Aries. So Aquarius, do you have a certain someone special Aries in your life? Or, hey, look out for an Aries this month, Aquarius, because they have something to do with you. And some other cards actually wanted to come out as well. And I'm actually only getting the first card for this one. Let's put that one back. And I think that's pretty much it for this. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is, let me see, I'm going to put these just like this. Let's see here. Get it going kind of like so. All right. And now we are going to also get 4 more from the cards right here. So 2, 3, and 4. Alright, we don't need this anymore. So let's see what is going on for you for the month of May, Aquarius. The first one is the Sun. Overwhelming power and overwhelming bliss for you this month, Aquarius. I'm really getting strongly that something big is going to happen. And it may actually start in the first quarter of the month, but what I'm really getting is it's going to really last for most of the month. This is always a card that really explains most of the month for me. And this card is a very good card to get in your spread, Aquarius. It means that something really big is happening. Some of you may be going through a spiritual awakening, or some of you might just be having big booms happening, big booms in relationships, big booms in jobs, big booms in the ways that you're thinking, enlightenment, thinking, wow, what's going on? From one moment to the next, things can change very dramatically with the Sun here, because the Sun is really the most expansive, most largest, most beautiful thing in our solar system, and that is what's explaining for you this month, is that this month is going to be the biggest, largest, and most beautiful month for you in the year. I'm actually getting for some of you, Aquarius. Wow, that's a very potent statement coming out. The next one is the Moon. Now we have got the Sun here and the Moon coming out in your first quarter, Aquarius. That is big. That is very big for you. Some of you guys may be feeling a bit bipolar this month, and bipolar in the first quarter, most definitely. That's okay though, because honest to goodness, everybody has to go through a bit of changes and a bit of cycles to be able to kind of figure out where they want to be. So the Sun and the Moon here is really saying very strongly, these are 2 major arcana cards that are kind of polar opposites to me. You've got the Sun, you've got the Moon. You've got what you're doing, kind of putting its face and its imprint on what you're going to be looking at for the rest of the month in the first quarter. So go ahead and do some things that are kind of new, kind of different, kind of exciting, things that you want to see the rest of the month, Aquarius, is what I am getting here. Because honest to goodness, whenever you are doing and acting and being a certain way, you are going to make a lasting imprint, a lasting impact on the things around you, and it's going to go through the entire month, is what I'm really getting, Aquarius. So watch out whenever you're in the first quarter, because you do not want to imprint or do certain things that are going to have a negative impact on you for the rest of the month. The Sun and the Moon here is really saying shine your light and shine your blessings, shine the energy that you're putting out onto what you want to see, okay? The Moon is going to most definitely heighten your intuition, but it is also going to heighten a lot of other things about you as well, especially with the Sun being here. It's going to enlighten a lot. You're going to feel a lot different about yourself. You're going to see who your true self really is what I'm getting for some of you. You're going to see the truth in things. Wow, Aquarius. Understand that whenever you start seeing the truth in things, start changing things around a bit. You have got very huge amounts of energy. Go ahead and put it where you want to be at. Put it where you want in your life, because that is what you need most definitely. I am definitely definitely seeing with the sun and the moon here that a lot of things are going to come into view, and you are going to be able to shine light on many things in your life and in many things in your relationship. This is going to really show most of the month. So understand that whenever we go to these next cards, they may, unless they're major arcana cards, I really see them kind of explaining what needs to be put light on and what needs to be understood this month for you, Aquarius. The Eight of Wands. Yes, exactly what I was tying into. The Eight of Wands is basically explaining that, a moment, let me see if this is recording. Sorry, this is my first time. Okay, is this recording? I hope it is. I hope this is recording. So anyways, I'm going to talk to you about the Eight of Wands here. And the Eight of Wands is really saying now, especially whenever you are tying into the rest of the month, it is explaining to put yourself up in the clouds in this cloud's eye vision, this cloud's eye view of everything, and look down upon it and see what needs to be changed, see what needs to be done, and see what isn't really right, and kind of change things to this very high up level that you understand, because you are your own kind of central power core here this month, and you are really going to be able to figure out what is going on and how to change things to go in your favor. These are extremely powerful cards to be coming out at the start of the month for you. So understand that whenever you are experiencing these very big, powerful, large things, understand that they are there for a reason, and they are there for you to look down at it and kind of make sure that these wands that are coming back up, I'm really seeing situations coming up from below. Make sure those situations that are coming up, the things that are doing, the things that are really motivating you, things like that, are the ones that you want up in your clouds, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, my goodness gracious. See this right here? Because honest to goodness, fortune favors you this month, Aquarius. It's going to be very fortunate. And I already actually explained about how make sure that those little wands that are kind of raising up from below, make sure those are the ones that are going to do you well, because you want to be fortunate this month. Make sure they are fortunate ones that bring you good things, not bad things. You do not want bad things this month, Aquarius. You want good things, because these things are going to have a lasting impression on you, okay? Make sure that you are going to go ahead and, I'm going to talk about this as well, shine down the light on things that you want to stay with you this month, Aquarius. This is so important. Be the person that you want to be seen as. Be the person that you yourself want to be, and be the person that, honest to goodness, is the person that you see yourself as truly being way up there in the clouds. Whenever you look down on yourself, do not be anything other than that, okay? The Wheel of Fortune favors you this month. It is going to turn around and around and around and around and around it goes, but honestly, every single place that this wheel lands, it's all going to be good for you this month, okay, Aquarius? I'm really getting that. These major arcana cards do not lie. And you want to be getting these extremely, extremely, extremely important things done. You know, whenever you're looking up and above and you're looking at your life and you're seeing what's going on and you're making things right for you and you're getting these things finished with the Sun and the Moon card kind of shining lights, using your intuition, using the understanding that you have, because you want things that are going to go good for you to go really good for you this month, Aquarius. And understand, every one of those thoughts in your head that you're thinking about right now, whenever you are thinking about those things, and you're thinking, can that go well for me? Can that go well for me? Is this going good for me? Should I go out with him? Should I go out with her? Should I do this? Yeah, those can go very, very well for you as long as you are your true, authentic self. Do not let nothing get in between, okay? Because, and also, I'm also saying all of this because whenever we're going into the third quarter of the month, we have here this little page of coins. You see that girl right there? And she's got a message for you. This message is going to be a big one, and you've got to be ready for it, okay? In the third quarter of the month. Very important. Be ready for this girl, because she's going to give you a message, and it may potentially change your life, okay? Whenever you are the page of coins in this, and you have so much going for you, Okay, and this Page of Coins comes along and gives you this message. This message is going to be from either a friend, a family member, could be from business, could be from a lover, could be from a mother, could be from any type of things like that this month. And I know we do have Mother's Day going on in the month, so maybe that potentially could be a thing, but it is a thing that's going to bring abundance to you and well-being, and something is going to change. I'm getting, see right here how it's underneath the sun? Right here, it's a big deal, Aquarius. Think about what is going on in the third quarter of the month if you are listening to this beforehand, because understand that this third quarter of the month, there is a big message, okay? Something that is going to change your life. Some of you, get ready for it, okay? Get ready for it. Now, what is this? This is the King of Cups right next to it. It is going to help your emotions out. It's going to help you become very steadfast in the way that you feel about yourself, and very self-confident is what I'm getting. You're going to be able to get rid of any type of those emotional baggage or emotional drains that you've had in the past, and you're going to be able to embrace this new emotional self that's really able to walk in the world with very strong armor, very strong feelings, and you're just going to be able to just have fun and relax a little bit, become looser, okay? This is right underneath the moon, so it's really explaining, you know, the moon controls the oceans and the seas and the tides, and the King of Cups, hey, he loves water. I mean, he's all about it. So whenever you are explaining this type of thing and you're seeing this sword, sorry, not swords, I don't know why I'm getting swords here, but I want to actually explain that about that. Swords are your enemy this month, okay? Anything that you can think about in terms of swords, you know, you got the 10 of swords, you got the 8 of swords, you got all these different swords things, get rid of them, okay? That must have been a really funny thing coming up to my head, because it's telling me to get rid of the idea of swords in your life, okay? We do not want any type of sticky, nasty, bleedy things sticking on to us this month, okay, Aquarius? Because the King of Cups here is going to be ruled by the moon, which means that your emotions are going to be ruled by the way that you see things and your intuition, okay? So use your intuition, make things happen. This message is going to change your emotions for the better, for good, okay? You just need to be in this type of feeling. You need to get this Wheel of Fortune, understand where it's coming from, embrace it and impact it and put it into your life, so that whenever the King of Cups comes up here with the Page of Coins, you're ready for it and you're able to embrace it big time, okay? Because honest to goodness, this message and this way is going to be heavily impacted by what stage you are at in here and how much work you've done to get your life from here, you know, from maybe potentially you have a life that's kind of like right here, and you kind of want to move it, to a better place. Well, you're going to be able to do that, and if you move it, the further you move it over to the place that you want to be at, is what I'm really getting. This Page of Coins here, this message is going to impact you at this point. So if you're here, if you put the effort in down kind of here, if you put the effort in down kind of here, you know, it's all going to impact you differently. And every one of you Aquariuses or Aquarians might really want to have it impact you at the highest level, okay? So make sure that it does impact you at the highest level by putting the work in. I am getting so much energy to tell you, put the work in, okay? Do not falter. Do not let anything get the best of you. You are your own self. You are your own goddess and god. Make sure that you are getting it done. And I really want to say this very loudly. You are your own goddess this month. You are your own goddess, okay? Let that stick in your head, because that's a very important message for some of you. Going into the fourth quarter, how funny. What did I just say a little bit earlier about swords and getting them out of your life? There is the 8 of Swords right there. Honey, huh? Look at that. Can you believe it? That is a fantastic, funny coincidence, synchronicity, whatever you want to call it, to happen right as soon as I explained about the swords going into the King of Cups. We want none of this in our life in the fourth quarter. I am getting obliterated, okay? Because see right here, see this 8 of Swords? This is what can come if you do not embrace what the heck is going on in your life, Aquarius, and get it done and get it working out. Because the 8 of Swords is a mental block. It is a mental sticky situation that you don't feel like you can get out of, because you do not understand just what situation you're in and how easy it really is to get out of, okay? You see the way that she's stuck here in this just regular silk, and she's so confused and so scared and so worried, but all she has to do is just break free. This is just silk. This isn't like steel wire keeping her in here. She can break free of this very, very easily, slip right by those swords and be completely free. The only thing that's keeping her from doing it is inaction, okay? Inaction. So do not be inactive this month, and make sure that you are really, truly, honest to goodness, making the work and getting the work done, because this message is going to completely obliterate this Eight of Swords. And this is not coming into your reading saying this is what's going to happen at the fourth quarter. It is saying what is going to not happen in the fourth quarter here, as long as you listen to this right here. And what is the last card here? You see the Queen of Coins. Now, what does this mean? This means something very powerful, Aquarians, okay? Very, very powerful. Because you see how this girl right here, she's only a girl. She, to me, is a very young version of this. She's a very young version of this Queen of Coins. And what is really hilarious about all of this is that if you are allowed, you know, if you allow this message, this feeling, this understanding that you receive in the third quarter of the month, if you embrace it, it fixes your emotions and it gets you out of this. If you can allow it to remove this, well then what happens is this message transforms you, okay? This message completely and totally turns itself into something, it matures. There you go, it matures. This is something you want to get rid of in your life, Aquarius. If you see this card, what does it make you think about? Okay, what does it make you think about? If that, you know exactly what you're thinking right now, Aquarius, get rid of it. That is your mission, because it is keeping this message right here from transforming at the end of the month to something that is fully matured and fully ready to take on the world. And you are going to be transformed this month, Aquarius. And that's what I'm getting. You're going to be transformed. And the moon and the sun right here, the moon is all about transformations. And you've got the wheel here, which is all about spinning and changing and turning. You've got the sun here fueling this change, fueling this transformation, fueling every single bit of this. And what is going on here is the only thing standing in your way, Aquarius, is this Eight of Swords. So honey, get rid of it, because it is going to completely and totally change your life for the better if you do. Look at these two cards right here. There we go. Look at these two cards. Okay, this message is going to transform into something greater than you could possibly imagine. And it is all in your head. It's going to change the way you look about yourself, the way you see yourself, the way you think about things, the way you go outside, and the way you present yourself, okay? This is the Queen of Coins, and you see these little flowers. They're blossoming, they're blooming, they're changing. You see these it's a little tiny little flower right here. It's not bloomed yet, not quite bloomed. This one is a little bit more. This one's a bit more bloomed, and this one is almost fully bloomed. And it's really just saying, embrace it. Something is changing about you, Aquarius, this month, and honest to goodness, it is way for the better. Look at this sun and the moon card and the way they sit so nicely here in the first quarter of your month, talking about what your entire month is going to be. And this sun and this moon card is just absolutely stunning. And it is describing this is one of the, to me, the strongest card combinations. The sun and the moon right next to each other on the first quarter of the month, Aquarius. Something big is going on. Embrace it, understand what is going on, change your life accordingly, and just be completely within your true inner divine self this month, because something's going on in the third quarter, going to the fourth quarter months. It's going to change you. Do not let anything stick to your emotions and cause you to feel upset, bad, sad, anything like that. Don't get rid of that. Do not worry about that anymore. It's gone. It's silly. It's stupid. It's dumb. Okay? Does that make sense, Aquarius? All right. Because honest to goodness, I cannot get it. I cannot get enough about just how important this message is going to be, and just how much it is going to change you, and just how much this message is going to transform into something you never knew was possible, Aquarius. You never knew was possible, okay? Beautiful, 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 beautiful cards this month, Aquarius. I hope that you really enjoyed this. Put in the comments below what you might be thinking you're going through, what type of transformation. You know, what do you feel is this sun and the moon? Has it already happened to you? Are you understanding just how much power is going behind you this month, and how these auspicious opportunities are bringing itself up? And after this transformation happens for some of you, I want you to come back to this video and I want you to comment or send me an email or something about what is going on here with this transformation. Oh my gosh, it's so fantastic. Anyways, Chris and Vatic here, that's me, and I do private readings as well, where you're like face-to-face with me, and what we can do is it's a 30-minute Skype session reading. It's only $35. I also do a 60-minute Skype session reading, which is $50. And you can also go and we also do kind of like a YouTube video type thing, which is it's only $25, and it's kind of like a private video just for you, using these cards and utilizing exactly what your issue or problem is. You know, just chat it up, tell me what's going on, and I will obliterate it. We will get it done, and we'll get it going. You can also go to my Yahoo, which is chrisandvatic@yahoo.com. You know, send me any type of questions you may have, or if you're interested for a reading, or if you want to send me some questions, things like that about it, hey, go ahead and do that. Also, if you are wanting to go to my email, which is eng101.net, hey, go there. And what we will do is we will see, you know, you can go and do the little, what is that thing called? The shop. There we go. You can go to the shop and you can just click on it and check out and do all that type of stuff. It's really easy. I made it really easy there. So go ahead and do all that. And you know, I love doing these readings for you guys. It's super duper fun to see just how these cards progress in this reading, and just how important they really, really are for each individual sign for each month. So Aquarius, 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 get ready for big changes, big booms, big everything this month, and get ready for a transformation. You may know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, you will know, okay? Alrighty, bye-bye, Aquarius, and have fun in this action-packed month. Or this action-packed month. There we go. Bye-bye, guys.